Welcome. This is Travis Huzzy here at the Aroostook Auction Barn, licensed auctioneer 1569. We're going to preview Saturday, August 22nd, the Cote Shop and Tool Auction here in Grand Isle, Maine, right on Route 1A. As you can see, it's right across from the Mount Carmel Church, right on Grand Isle, Main Street, Route 1A. You can see the signs will be out by the road. 8 a.m. preview, 10 a.m. start on Saturday, August 22nd here in Grand Isle. You're going to park across the street at the Mount Carmel Church and walk across to the shop. And we've got out back the vintage Polaris 2400 snowmobile and the heavy-duty trailer with stake pockets and double jacks. Turning to inside the shop here, we've got all kinds of chainsaws down underneath. We've got McCullochs, a couple of Husqvarnas. We've got an electric McCulloch. We've got tools and rollers underneath. Up on top, we've got boxes of sanding paper. We've got grinders. We've got grinders with wire wheels. We've got scrapers. We've got custom boxes of brand new grinding wheels. We got all kinds of water pump pipe wrenches rather. We've got all kinds of bolt cutters and cutters. We've got drills. We've got portable bandsaw. We've got grinders with flapper wheels and every size grinder you can imagine. We've got drilling attachments. We've got titanium 115-piece set like new, along with all kinds of drill indexes. You can see them there. There's tons and tons of them. Lots of drills. Flashing over to the vintage welder that is working condition with welding mass and custom lumber there. Looks like some birch and pine and maybe some maple. We've got PVs over in the corner, shovels. We've got a little bit of everything tucked around over there. Back down over here, we've got a big vise mounted on a hub. We've got some rollers for your potato equipment and a wheelbarrow. We've got some feed rollers for all your woodworking and metalworking. We got a nice Craftsman table saw. We've got a Craftsman air compressor behind it. We've got a bench grinder. We've got the Craftsman cutoff saw. We've got a whole bunch of vice grips, every kind, name brand vice grips and others, all sizes from small to big with some C-clamps of every size and shape. Spinning around, we've got another bench grinder. We've got screwdrivers. We've got all kinds of pliers, Allen wrenches, punches. We've got chisels. We've got files. We've got some tools. We've got some snap-on stuff. We've got ratchet sets, wrench sets. We've got tap and die sets of every size. We've got gear pullers. You can see we got some little giants right there of every size we've got. We've got several sets of those. We've got all kinds of regular wrenches. We've got screwdrivers. We've got a little bit of everything. Flashing back, we've got several outside doors. We've got the barn railing systems. And moving around, we've got pipe clamps. We've got bar clamps of every size. We've got a big propane heater. We've got several vises of every shape and size. Now we've got more vice grips, brand name vice grips. Now wrenches, we've got it all. Several sets of Craftsmans, all kinds of them. They're complete sets. You can see them there. Pittsburgh Steel, Craftsman Pro Series. We've got some Tradesmen, some other wrenches, another couple of bench grinders. We've got some metal, we've got some oils, and we've got toolboxes. We've also got a bandsaw there for cutting as well. We got more metal on the floor, all kinds of scrap. We've got some belting, and we've got the Craftsman, big Craftsman vacuum cleaner. We've got the AC forklift. Right there, he's been working on it, all going. We've got the nice wood planer, vintage antique wood planer right there on big wheels. We've got the pipe threading attachment to go with the other tools. We've got the great big wood furnace, the turn, I believe. We've got the great big metal cutting bandsaw, as well as 4 heavy duty drill presses right there. Got nice ones. We've got Master and Napco alligator heaters, some other small heaters. We've got another compressor there. Spinning right around, we've got all kinds of saws, hand saws, every kind. We've got nails for nail guns. We've got all kinds of electric nailers, grease guns, power drills. We've got Makita. We've got all kinds of hand tools, Central Pneumatics tools and grinders. Belt sanders, we've got Milwaukee cutoff saws, Craftsman cutoff saws. We've got every kind of nail, nuts, and bolts, all in sizes and bags for you, all set up there. When you spin around, we've got more metal on the floor. We've got some antique two-man hand saws. We've got a great nut and bolt collection tool holder. We've got some more. We've got biscuits. We've got more nuts, bolts, every size of fastener that you might need as well. We've got some piping. We've got electrical extension cords. We've got an O-ring kit. We've got more nut and bolt electrical sets. We've got squares and levels. We've got trailer attachments. We've got electrical. We've got electrical wire. All kinds of boxes. We've got lights. We've got more lights, we've got attachments, we've got oils, antifreezes, you name it, we've got it. Flashing right over there, we've got a great big wood pile of a pine, huge pine working pile. Coming back through, we're going to look at the tools. We've got all kinds of chains, come-alongs, a steel weed whacker, we've got rakes, we've got shovels of every kind, we've got a couple PVs from the other side, we've got brooms. We've got axes, we've got heavy-duty house jacks, we've got the old-fashioned pullers, we've got a box full of hammers of every kind, we've got sledgehammers, we've got axes, you name it, we've got it. We've got boxes of nails, we've got other bolts, lag bolts, we've got hinges, we've got a little bit of everything there. We've got some car care stuff, we've got several assortments of huge plumbing fittings. We've got a joiner here. We've got a DeWalt planer set up on a stand. We've got a beautiful wood bench with wood over there behind it against the wall. We've got the Craftsman 3 horsepower radial arm saw. We've got the rigid sander on a stand. We've got the Craftsman router table with the router. We've got a really unique piece here. We've got the copper, but we've got the huge rooster that goes on top of the barn in amazing shape. That's a beautiful piece there. We've got swinging around over here the Craftsman 12-inch bandsaw. We've got a 10-inch direct drive table saw. That's a beauty there. We've got the DeWalt cutoff saw, and we've got 2 sets of heavy-duty roller tables for all your feed stock, a small one and a huge one. Flashing over, we've got the torch kit. The tanks are not going with it, but we've got all the torch hoses, the cart itself, it's a heavy-duty one. And here we have a whole stack of fluorescent shop lights with the cool white light bulbs. As you can see, it's like 15 plus there, brand new. The big Dayton heater for your shop as well. Beautiful, brand new in the box. You can look at all this pine here. Beautiful pine. We've got all kinds of pine boards, and this isn't the short stack, this is the long stack. As you can see the ends, look how much pine is there, full length. She's a beautiful stack. We've got several stacks of shorter stuff over here, as well as another whole stack of semi-short and long pine there. Lots and lots of pine that are going to go. If you got into wood projects, this is the pine for you. We've got a couple of nice workbenches right here. There's a nice plywood top one, and spinning around we've got another plywood workbench with some electrical stuff underneath. Bringing right over here, we've got this nice metal shelf. And again, this is Travis Huzzy here for the Aroostook Auction Barn at Grand Isle across from Mount Carmel Church for the August 22nd Shop and Tool Auction, the Cote Family Shop and Tool Auction. If you're into tools, if you're into woodworking, you need pine, you definitely don't want to miss this auction. It's going to be a great auction. 8 a.m. preview, 10 a.m. start. Hope to see you at the auction.